What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we'll be doing a $50 hunt. I'm going to try to make it a $1,500 hunt because I did order 3 boxes for my local Fifth Third. But if this box ends up being so very good, I may stop it at 1 box. I say that because I did a post on it on my community tab and a short. But when I got this box home, I opened it up and I did the coin roll on the first rack. I did end up finding this one was face down at the bank, so I didn't see it. But we have a 1967 40% silver $50 on the box already on the end, so hopefully there'll be more on the inside. And I don't know why I say hopefully, because I kind of ruined this in my short as well if you happen to see it, because I did post it before I did this video. But I have a roll here in the middle. When I threw it on the scale, we came up at 226.6 grams, which is just heavy enough to get us into a 90% silver being inside this roll. Now, it could be chock full of 40% silvers. We don't know. So I can't wait to get into it. And this is roll number, looks like roll number 13. So with that said, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to go ahead and get into this box. I am going to record many of the roll openings just in case we have lots of silver in this thing. So you may see some fast forwarding action left and right. But anyway, enough talking. Let's start opening rolls. All right, well, before we get too far into this, please do, if you're new to coin roll hunting, take a look in the description down below. I do have a link to a coin roll hunting checklist that I use for all my coin roll hunts. It'll show you and talk about all of the things that I look for when I hunt coins, whether they be half dollars, nickels, dimes, quarters, or pennies. But make sure you check that document out. It's free for your use to download. Use it on your own hunts. But here we are. With roll number 2, we've got 40% silver on the box here in roll number 2 on the end. Doesn't look like we've got anything else in there, but I'm going to move these so you can see how easy it is to find silver in the middle of a roll. Hopefully that's showing through on the camera, but you can see that gray line right there. Sorry, right there just jumping out. That was our ender coin. So we have a 1967 Philly right there. Second roll of the hunt. Let's see here real quick. That's just a nice bicentennial. I will go back through all of these coins looking for errors and varieties, but when I do it like this on camera, I like to show you guys the edges. So we have another 40% right here in roll number 3. This is probably going to end up being a great box. Let's see here. We have let's put it down, another 1967. We're 2 40%ers, 3 rolls in. Let's get into roll number 4. No silver. You can see we got lots of marked coins, so we may have a lot of someone's returns in here, but it got mixed in with a silver drop, it looks like. All right, roll number 5, and then I'll go back and sort through these coins looking for my errors and varieties. All right, we got something interesting in here. We got a Goldie in here. Now they do, coin shops do sell gold-plated $50. You can find them in souvenir shops at places. So let's check this guy out. Come here. We have a 2015 Philadelphia gold-plated. Oh, and it's got a July 1st, 1863 Gettysburg sticker on the back. So we've got a super miscellaneous here. We got gold-plated and stickered. So we're 3 finds into the hunt, and we are only 5 rolls in. All right, well, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to sort through these, and I'll bring you guys back in, and we'll do some more live openings. If we don't find anything, I may just cut that video out and get to the rolls that are good, but we'll see how the rolls go as I open them. So we're sorting through roll number 4. As you can see, we're most of the way through it. There's only about 6 or 7 coins left. I found a 1971 D, and I've got it here under the scope, and I believe I've got a 1971 DDO, and I'm going to zoom in here a little bit for you guys so you can see it. I forget which one this is, but you can see very clearly here we've got 2 serifs on the eye. Up here on the top, we've got a serif there, and a serif there, and a serif there, and it looks like we've got 2 little lines maybe on the bottom of this end. So I can't remember if this is like the FS102 or something like that, but it's the DDO where it's in the word in, because when we come over here and look at the word trust, it does look kind of fat, but we also don't see our typical doubling lines on it. So all the lettering does look a little thicker than it normally does, but it doesn't have the telltale signs of like super doubling like we're used to seeing. I will say if we get up here on the letter T, you can see that we have some additional serifs here on the top and the bottom of the T. So I think I've got enough evidence here to say it's one of them. I think it's the FS102. We're going to put it up on the board as a find. Okay, well, roll 6 through 10 were a bust. So we're going to get in here. We know the third roll in here is probably going to have some 90% in it. So this is roll 11. We're looking for roll 13 because we're pretty sure that has silver based on weight. It just looked really shiny. All right, here we go. Roll number 12. One away. So let's see here. We got just a nice 97, nice bicentennial, and a nice 95. All right, here's the one we've been waiting on. I'm hoping we got some 90% in here, so let's check it out here together. Look at that. The weight doesn't lie too much. That is a great shiny rim. That is a solid gray edge. We know that's going to be 90% silver. It didn't have any friends with it. I was hoping we'd find some 40% in there. Oh, and we got a Benji. We got a Benji. It is a 1963 Benji. That is awesome. I love Benjamin Franklin's. They're my favorite coin. There we go, 90% on the box. We'll take that all day long. That is awesome. So this makes our, we're on a little bit of a streak here. I think this is 3 of the last 4 boxes that I've gotten from Fifth Third have had silver in them. So this is a pretty good streak for my standards. So this is getting into roll 15. Come on, 40%, be in there. Nope. Still no 40s. All right, well, hey, we've got this 90 to show for it, and I will take that all day long. So hopefully there's some varieties in there too. So we finished up doing the first 25 rolls. I brought you in for pretty much everything except for, I believe we had like a 2000, what was this? It was a 2008 Denver NIFC. I brought you in for everything else. As you can see here, we've got our bottom 25 rolls to do, and we're going to jump right into them. I haven't weighed them. I did check for enders, obviously, on this side, so there could be some enders on the bottom. I don't know. So hopefully we'll get a few surprises here in the bottom 25 rolls. So let's kick this off with roll number, what is that, 26 through 30. We'll just go ahead and do these. Oh, look at that. Good Lord. First roll. Look at it. That's huge. That's going to be another Benji or a Walker. The edge on that just looks really, really flat and wide. Let's see how much it weighs. I have no idea. Let's see here. Get the paper back on there. 226.1. Well, it's not very heavy, so maybe it's only a 40%er. Who knows? Maybe it's a foreign. I don't know. Let's check it out. It's a Walker. 1935. That's awesome. Now, this one has definitely seen better days. Just checking the back here real quick. It is a Philadelphia. But I love finding Walking Liberties. Almost as much as Benjis. I prefer the Benji over the Walking Liberty, but obviously these are older and carry a higher premium, typically, especially in higher grades. But I will take a Walker and a Benji on a box of $50 all day long. Okay, we are up to rolls 41 through 45. It's gotten kind of quiet here since the very first roll of the bottom half of the hunt here. Hopefully it'll heat back up. All right, here we go. Roll number 44. Oh yeah, look at that. Right there. That's a big hunk of silver. Let's weigh this one, see where we're at. 226.7. So, like the other ones, probably 90%. And it'd be great if there was another one hiding in there, but there's not. Let's see here. What is that? That is just a bicentennial. Let's check this guy out. We have a commemorative. Freedom and opportunity for all Americanism. I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. Let's check out the front. Oh, I actually have seen this one. This is the Booker T. Washington commemorative. This is pretty cool. This is not your run-of-the-mill piece of silver. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find a date on that under the scope. It's a 1952. And these are, I believe, San Francisco commemoratives. I don't know where the mint mark is, but the 1952 is right there. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but we now have a 90% commemorative on this hunt. That is awesome. That is absolutely amazing. And the sort of patina on this, it's a little dirty, but it's also really nicely toned. That is, I mean, this is a cool find. 1952. I'm going to look up some mintage details on this one and get right back to you. Let's go ahead. Before I do that, though, let's get this last roll open just in case there's some more silver hiding in there. Let's see. I don't see any silver. All right, well, let me get out my red book, see what I can find out about this. I believe it's the Booker T. Washington, but let me take a look. I'll be right back. All right, well, here we have it. They made this Carver Washington commemorative from 1951 to 1954. And it does have Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver on the front of it. And, of course, we have that USA reverse. Give you guys a little bit better look at this thing in my hand. It's actually not in terrible shape. I mean, considering it's from 52, it's a commem. It has a really nice patina on it. And I'm going to show you over on PCGS here in a second that even their MS68 examples, now this has a lot of scratches there you can see on the reverse. So I wouldn't say this one's MS68, but even theirs has a lot of this type of patina on it. According to Redbook, though, let's see here, I got to go back to the other page. I've got this on PCGS as well. But the 52 Philly, which is what I have, on here it's showing over 1 million mintage. And according to PCGS, they're actually showing over 2 million minted. So let's take a look at that real quick. See, I've got it pulled up right here. You can see this, the 1952 Washington Carver regular strike. But that's an MS68. And granted, the fields on their coin are going to look a lot nicer than mine. But even theirs has just like a beautiful, beautiful patina finish on it. And unfortunately, because there were 2 million of them, it's not that expensive of a coin. Even in MS62, it's only a $22 coin. So not a huge find, but still really, really nice. Let's come down here and see how low the grading scale goes. You know, if I could get an AU, or let's say, what is it, extra fine 40, I think that's where 40 is. I mean, it's a $15 coin. And with today's premiums, it'd be $15 either way, just in the silver. So with that said, it is pretty cool, and if you ever do find one of these, I did discover the mint mark, so the year is right here, and the mint mark would be right here, kind of between the I and the C, and this one is definitely a Philadelphia. It did come in a Denver and a San Francisco as well, but this is a really cool coin. I'm definitely going to throw that in a flip, and this is something I'm going to hang on to. So anyway, let's get back to the hunt. Well, that wraps up this box, and just quickly to go through it and give you some value on this. Our commemorative, you know, even if I took just the PCGS value at $15, I think that's probably fair, as I was saying earlier. Maybe even a bit more, because I know 90% silver today, it's going for 24 to 25x. So that's $12 to $13 for just a typical, like, 1964 90% half dollar. So knowing this is a commemorative, you could probably throw an extra buck, two, maybe three on top of that and easily get that in a private sale. Walkers always have a little bit of a premium. So again, maybe $13 on this with the premiums. And this Benjamin Franklin's actually in pretty darn good shape for being, you know, a 1963. Again, I would value this with, in a private sale today at least $12. I know in melt, it's a lot less than that. And I'll throw the coin apps up on the screen of what the melt value of all this silver is. But I'm just telling you what it would be like in a private sale on Facebook or Reddit or something like that. We did get a couple of 1967 40% silvers. These are going today for between about $4 and maybe $5 with the premiums. Again, probably less in melt in that. Not too much less, though. This 1971 FS102, I looked on eBay. We do have a ding sort of here in the coin. It's actually in not bad shape outside of that, but these are going for only about $4 or $5 right now on eBay. This is something I'll just flip up and hang on to. I wouldn't bother getting it graded because, in the grade that I think it would get, even if it didn't have this little bit of damage, it might make it a $20 or a $25 coin. And honestly, it's not worth the grading fees at that price level. Typically, you got to get over about $100 in value, maybe $150 in value, before it really makes sense to spend the money on it. And then we got a smattering of NIFCs. This little gold-plated 2015 that's stickered on the back, I'll flip that up and hang on to it because that's kind of a cool find. And of course, we've got a 2020 here. The NIFCs will probably just go back to the bank. Obviously, we'll hang on to all of the silver. And we'll flip up this 71 and hang on to it. So, as I said earlier in the video, I've got 2 more boxes at Fifth Third. I'm going to try to swing by and pick those up tomorrow and maybe get those filmed and try to get this video out shortly after that. But really excited about this this hunt. So, if we make the math easy and just say, call it an average of $12 or let's say 13 between these three. So 13, 26, 39. Let's call these $4 a piece. So that's $8 more. So about 40. If I do my math right there, about $47 in silver, $48 in silver, give or take. So not a bad little box. The rest of this, not a ton of value. Like I said, maybe about $5 here. So anyway, let's get into the next box. As you can see here, I was able to swing by the bank today and pick up boxes 2 and 3. I've already got them opened, just looking for enders. And actually, I opened this one first, but I'm saving it for last because when I opened this one up, I had marked coins and some decent looking coins, but no enders poking out at me, whereas box number 3 did have one really nice looking proof ender here on roll number 6. So I figured if we get silver skunked in these last 2 boxes, at least we'll have one roll opening with a decent proof in it. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into box number 2, and I will bring you guys in here in just a second. So let's open some rolls together like we did box number 1. We'll do the first 5 rolls and we'll see how it goes. I may keep opening rolls for you, or I may just bring you in at the finds. We'll see how this goes. That's roll number 1. Here is roll number 2. Here is roll number 3. Roll number 4. Come on, silver. Nothing there. And roll number 5. Nothing's jumping out at me, and if the rest of the rolls continue to look like this, I won't do live openings or I won't record them and fast forward. I'll just bring you in at the finds, all right? Well, just like that, we're done with the box. And I didn't bring you guys in because we only found a handful of NIFCs. We did get a couple of 2005s. We got a 2006 Philadelphia. We got a really cruddy 2016 Philadelphia. And I did pull this 2021 Denver just because I don't get a lot of them. And I am filling out NIFC books to maybe sell on my website one of these days. So this is one I'll hang on to. The rest of these things will go back, and we're going to go ahead and jump into box number 3, where we know we have at least one ender proof. So here we are, box number 3. That ender's here on roll number 6, and we'll go ahead and open the first 6 rolls together. Let me zoom out just a little bit. There you go. And at the very least, we'll get to see us open one ender that's kind of fun to open. That second box was rough, because it was just opening coins, looking at them, and sticking them in a wrapper, which I guess these days is the experience of most half-dollar coin roll hunters, because Silver is just getting harder and harder to come by. I would love to find some in this box because box number 1 was so much fun. So here's roll number 4. A couple of shinies in there. There might be like an NIFC hiding in there. All right, here's roll number 5. And the next one will be our last one to open live here like this. So 1973 on that end. Because we know we have a proof right there. Let's get into it. Oh, we got some silver in there too. Look at that. We got a proof and a silver. Roll number 6 is a winner. All right, well, let's check out this proof first. We might have 2 proofs in here. So we've got a, let me just lay that down. We've got ourselves a 1981 San Francisco, you can tell from the edge, a clad proof. That's pretty awesome, but not as awesome as, well, let's check this one. We might have 2 proofs. Let's see. No, that's just a 2015 Philadelphia. But our silver is right here. We've got ourselves a 1968 40% silver. So that's kind of 3 finds in 1 roll. That's not a bad start to roll number 6. So, you know what? Let me get through these 6 rolls, and then I'll bring you back in for the next 4. Hopefully, we'll find a little bit more silver in there. Well, let's get into rolls number 7 through 10, because roll number 6 was quite the winner. Let's put them up here where we can see them. We got a proof. We'll do our silver. We're more proud of that. We got our proof, and we got a 2015 NIFC. We're still on those 4 rolls that I opened. I was going through roll number 9, and we had another San Francisco proof hiding in there. It was really beat up, and the edge wasn't super shiny, so there was no indication from the edge this would be there. But it is a 1985. You can see that San Francisco mint mark. Clad proof. That's 2 proofs on the box. All right, let's do rolls 11 through 15 together. See how we do. Is roll number 13. Uh-oh. We got something in there. That looks like 90%. Let's check it out together. It's going to be like what? This will be 3 or 4 boxes out of the last 6. I think 4 out of the last 6 with silver. And it is a 1964 90%er. Look at that. That's awesome. So we got 140 and 190 on the box. I love it. Well, that's awesome. So 140, 190 in the first 15 rolls. This box is a winner as far as I'm concerned. All right, so we're going to finish out the top half of the box here with rolls 21 through 25. Haven't really seen anything since roll number, I think it was 13. Let's hope we find a little more, at least 40%. We found one. Oh, as soon as I said it, I just need to say it every time I open a roll. Just like that, we've got another one right there. More 40% on the box. It's a really nice looking 1968 Denver. Take that all day. Oh, and it just sounds wonderful. 1968D. So here's rolls 26 through 30. We might have some more silver right here. Maybe it looks dark. Might just be a dark coin, but I think that's going to be silver. I think that's going to be another 40%. 1969. 40%er. That is awesome. That's 3 40s on the box. I'll take that all day long. Anything else in there? A couple of just nice shiny ones, but that's awesome. Roll 41. Hopefully we get a little bit of silver. Come on now. Let's see it. Nope. Fooled me a little bit there in the middle. Got excited there for a moment. Roll 42. Oh, we got silver right there. I missed it. I missed it. I ripped the wrapper right off and I missed it right there. We've got a 40, a 1967. It's our 4th 40%er on the box. That is awesome. I'll put that right there. So we got a, well, I should spread these out. I got a 67, 2 68s, and a 69. Make room here. Awesome. I love it. Silver in the last 10 rolls. Well, that concludes our 3-box hunt, and I'm going to go through all the finds of all 3 boxes. Now, that said, I have thrown back some of the NIFCs, so if I skip over those, it's because they're already re-rolled and back in a box somewhere. So, starting with the first box, which honestly was the best one, we got that 1935 Walking Liberty, that amazingly beautiful 1952 Washington Carver commemorative half, 90%. We did get a 1963 Benjamin Franklin, a couple of 1967 40%ers, and I did hang on to a single 2020, I think that was a Philadelphia NIFC. We also had that FS 102 1971 with a little bit of ring damage on it, but we're still going to keep it, and one Gold Leaf 2015 stickered coin. The second box was a bit of a letdown. All I kept out of there was a 2021 Denver, which is not really an NIFC, but it actually can go in my NIFC books. It's the 2004 to like 2021 Kennedy half-dollar book, and I don't find as many Denvers as I do Philadelphias. And the last box was a ton of fun as well. We did have that one 1964 Philadelphia. We had 4 40%ers, a 67, a couple of 68s, and a 69, as well as 2 proofs, a 1981 and a 1985, both San Francisco clad proofs, and one 2015 Philadelphia NIFC, which will probably get tossed back in the box of halves, going back to the bank. But all in all, this was a great 3-box hunt. Anytime you find 90% is fantastic. When you start finding Benjis and Walkers, and especially pretty rare commemoratives, if I recall, this one on PCGS was saying there were about 2 million in existence. Redbook said it was a little bit less than that, but still, these are 3 amazing finds in a single box of $half. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, let me know by dropping down below, clicking on that like button, and leave me a comment. If you're new to the channel and you like this kind of video, make sure you click that subscribe button while you're leaving me a comment, and click that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. With that said, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.